with tapasya does reap benefits?
जी सर, मैंने नहीं बनाया, ये मैं क्रेडिट नहीं लूँगा, आपने बनाया है।
तपस्या कैंपस है स्पेसिफिकली जहाँ पे हम खड़े हुए हैं। दिस शुड बी अ वे फॉरवर्ड फॉर एनी एस्पिरेंट।
This is the scene from where one of India's most decisive legal battles began. A battle that shook parliament, divided communities, and exposed the dark side of political appeasement. This is the story of Shah Bano Begum, 1975, Indore, Madhya Pradesh. Shah Bano Begum, a 62-year-old woman, mother of 5 children, finds herself abandoned and destitute. Her husband, Mohammad Ahmed Khan, a wealthy and successful lawyer, had decided he wanted a younger wife. He married again and threw Shah Bano out of her home after 43 years of marriage. Just 3 words: talaq, 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 and her entire world collapsed. Khan offered her a measly ₹200 per month for maintenance. Even that, he stopped paying after 3 years. Helpless, broken, but not defeated, Shah Bano did something revolutionary. She went to the court. Under Section 125 of the Criminal Procedure Code, a secular law applicable to all Indian citizens, Shah Bano filed for maintenance. But Muhammad Ahmed Khan had other plans. He contested the claim, arguing that under Muslim personal law, his obligation to maintain her ended after the iddat period, just 3 months after divorce. His lawyers claimed the secular law could not override religious personal laws. The All India Muslim Personal Law Board backed him, calling any court interference a violation of Sharia. For 7 long years, the case moved through courts, local court, high court, and finally the Supreme Court of India. On April 23, 1985, the Supreme Court delivered a landmark judgment. Chief Justice Y.V. Chandrachud ruled decisively in favor of Shah Bano. The court held that Section 125 of CrPC overrides personal laws. A divorced Muslim woman unable to support herself is entitled to maintenance even beyond the iddat period. The judgment went further. It criticized the practice of triple talaq and even called for a uniform civil code to ensure gender justice across all religions. Such a progressive decision, right? But the verdict triggered a political earthquake. Muslim groups erupted in protest. They accused the judiciary of interfering with Sharia law. Massive demonstrations filled the streets. And here's where the story took a shameful turn. Prime Minister Rajiv Gandhi, who had won a massive mandate just months earlier, caved under political pressure. Fearing a Muslim voter backlash, his government chose votes over values. In 1986, Parliament passed the Muslim Women Protection of Rights on Divorce Act. The name itself was contradictory: protection of rights while stripping them away. This law nullified the Supreme Court judgment. It restricted maintenance to just the iddat period. After that, the responsibility fell on her relatives or the Waqf board. A Supreme Court verdict, the highest judicial authority in a democracy, was overturned by political expediency. Shah Bano, now a national controversy, was pressured from all sides. Religious leaders condemned her. Politicians used her as a pawn. The women who fought for ₹200 became the symbol of a nation's failure. Exhausted and humiliated, Shah Bano withdrew her case. She accepted a settlement from the Waqf board and retreated into silence. In 1992, she died of a brain hemorrhage, alone, forgotten. Her son later said it was never about money, but it was about izzat, self-respect. The Shah Bano case exposed the fault lines in Indian democracy. It raised uncomfortable questions. 1. Can Parliament override Supreme Court judgments to appease vote bank? 2. Should personal laws trump fundamental rights guaranteed by the Constitution? 3. Where do we draw the line between religious freedom and gender justice? For 3 decades, Muslim women suffered under the shadow of this law. Triple talaq continued. Maintenance rights remained denied. But Shah Bano's fight wasn't in vain. In 2017, the Supreme Court declared triple talaq unconstitutional in the Shah Bano case. In 2019, Parliament criminalized it through the Muslim Women Protection of Rights on Marriage Act. What Shah Bano could not achieve in her lifetime, finally became law 27 years after her death. Today, the debate over Uniform Civil Code continues. The wounds of the Shah Bano case still haven't healed. Shah Bano Begum never got her ₹200, but she gave India something far more valuable, a mirror to look at itself. Her story reminds us that democracy dies not with a bang, but with compromise. That justice delayed for political convenience is justice denied forever. So what do you think? Can Uniform Civil Code be the solution for all such issues?